Move the slider until the image is barely visible. Oh, that's rubbish again. Oh my god. Move the slider till the image is barely visible. Man, I can still see it and it's at the lowest setting. Not that I can see it very well, but I can still see it. No man, I got my binoculars out. Alright, till it's barely visible. Alright, it's barely visible, but you can still see it there. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that'll do.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have... and yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them?
Man, the graphics are pretty awesome, man.
Burden on others. One so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds!
Yep.
Flogged by war! The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Alright, what do I want? Just the story? Story and the swords. broken bones and blood, or the death march? Man, what, man? So blood and broken bones is the one before the hardest difficulty. Well, that should be alright, man. Yeah, it should have to be the same to do that one. Yuck, man. Ew. No, what happened in the game, man? Right at the start, then. Yeah. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. No wonder it's got an R rating, man. This is just the start. I've not even done anything yet, man. Okay. Looks like it's there's a field of battle and you're going back to it or something. Man, it looks like a movie. It's been about 10 minutes and I've done nothing yet, man. I'm just watching all these cinematics here. So there's some girl with a bird and then there's a guy with two horses. And the birds turn into like a medallion or something. Not a medallion, it's just like fossilized, like it changed into like something else. You have to watch it, man. I can't describe it, man. I don't know, it just sort of like transformed into this like bird or something. It was like a bird and then it just became like a bit of wood or something, man. Fossilized, man. Like, before your eyes, man. OMG, I'm actually gonna do something now, man. This is a part for you, man. This will be the part for you, man. Okay, there's something in the bath with you. Okay.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Am I actually going to get to do something? It's been 10 minutes then.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt, man. Ouch. Ouch, man.
So, later then.
See you later.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, finally. 12 minutes later, we're going to actually get to do something. OMG, I'm doing something now. Hold LT.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Ah, it's one of these option-based things as well.
I missed you a lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Okay, use your witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Okay, I'm using my witcher senses to find the key.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Okay. Gotta find the key to the bedroom room. Okay, where it is. Man, I suck at this game. Okay, let's have a look.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Must be red items I'm looking for. Go to the lower. Man, I feel so stupid. That was such an easy thing to do, but I found it. There we go. Glad no one's watching me.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that if she is to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Ah, you're training your Padawan, man.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
Okay.
You've got work to do.
Okay,
Your
the kid
reflexes are still
has
slow.
grey hair.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think droners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but
Nah, man,
it
it's
was
grey hair.
horribly
Like the
dull.
Witcher, man.
I know. And you know that's
Oh,
no
it might be
excuse.
platinum, like blonde or something.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course.
Running the
Witcher
wall.
school or an elven bathhouse.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
Ah.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
Ah!
Oh no, Vesemir's got that look.
I think it's his daughter actually.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you want to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
This must be the tutorial part of it. Don't
What do you think?
mind it.
Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Ooh.
Draw your
Sword.
sword, Geralt!
Which is must be prepared for. Be quickly. Punch silver. Yellow silver for flaming axes. Draw your sword.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Who's next? Swallow is a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Swallow is a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle? Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike! Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Too old.
Ah, you get some sort of magic shield.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt, come on. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or... Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind.
Ah, you get these signs and stuff, man. It's pretty cool. You become fire, have a shield, knock people down.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb.
Ah, you've got a slow trap as well.
Gwen will dampen the blow.
You get bombs too.
Fine. Enough. Continue trading it. Come on.
Come on, come closer.
Had enough?
You ran out of energy.
Yeah. This.
Playing the game. Yeah, just tell me about my game.
Right, put your tube bread in 2 minutes, okay? Want
Okay.
a glass of milk?
No.
Eh?
No.
Yes?
No.
What do you want to drink?
I'll get something when I come in.
Okay.
Okay lads, I'm just going to get something to eat. I'll be back and I'll resume. I've just did the tutorial, so that's it. That's it, man. So I'll put it up on the YouTube and you can have a look at it if you want.